Chanced the other day that I scented a white water lily, and the season I had waited for had arrived. What confirmation of our hopes is in the fragrance of this flower? I shall not so soon despair of the world for it, notwithstanding slavery and the cowardice and want of principle of northern men. It suggests what kind of laws have prevailed longest and widest, and still prevail, and that time may come when man's deeds will smell as sweet. If nature can compound this fragrance still annually, I shall believe her still young and full of vigor, her integrity and genius unimpaired, and that there is virtue even in man too, who is fitted to perceive and love it. It reminds me that nature has been partner to no Missouri Compromise. I scent no compromise in the fragrance of the water lily. Thoreau spoke those words on July 4th, 1854 in Framingham, even as Walden was on its way to publication. The last words of Walden are these: "Only that day dawns to which we are awake. There is more day to dawn. The sun is but a morning star." Thank you.
I'd like us just to take a moment or two now and just consider the wholeness of everything that we have heard, and put some of that into your heart and mind as we prepare to walk up to the church. We're going to have a moment or so of silence, and then our friend Alex is going to give us some instructions about the walking. But first, I just invite you to just kind of bring all that into you and hold it to take with you and to consider as we leave this space by the river.
Thank you, friends. We've come to the time in our Healing Earth evening when we will move from here in single line procession so as not to obstruct pays people of no faith at all to bear witness and to work together. This is the culmination of 2 weeks of National Volunteer Week and Earth Week of stewardship activities. Hundreds of you have been rolling up your sleeves to clean watersheds, to educate young people about climate action, to clear away debris, to plant gardens, to plant seeds of our shared future. Thank you for engaging in CMM's Earth Weeks of environmental stewardship and social action. At this moment, I want to introduce a dear friend, a sister, a inspiration, Latifa Ali, our board president, who will introduce first our panelists who will respond to Bill, and then Bill's friend, Reverend Dan Smith. We're doing this kind of backwards. It's a Quaker nonconformist. Just to keep you on your toes, we're introducing the panelists before we introduce the keynote speaker. So please welcome Latifa Ali, president of CMM.
Peace be unto you, and welcome. My name is Latifa Ali, and I am the proud president of the Board of Cooperative Metropolitan Ministries. This event in particular is special to me because it speaks to my passion both as a member of the environmental justice movement, an extension of the civil rights movement and beyond from the 70s, and to my MO as a champion of sustainable and shared stewardship for this earth. I took this idea of shared planet resources so seriously as a young person, and I majored in marine and environmental science at Hampton University in Virginia. Later obtained my master's in community economic development just to balance it out. As part of my environmental journey, I interned with the Cousteau Society, the Virginia Marine Science Museum, and did research on copepods right here at Georges Bank. To top it off, my last internship was right here in Cambridge in Brattle Square at the Union of Concerned Scientists. And lastly, I had a wonderful opportunity to work with the Environmental Protection Agency for a brownfields development, commercial property that is environmentally challenged, winning national recognition as a showcase community. So I say all this not to impress you, but to impress upon you that this is where my heart beats best. If you have been to any of the other CMM programs, you know that each CMM experience is like riding a dolphin at the bow of a boat at night. You never know exactly what you're in for, but you do know it's going to yield a beautiful strike of light, a fun and enjoyable ride, top of a wave of real change. I am sure that you have your own religious ideology that fits in with the consciousness and governance and stewardship of this planet, or you wouldn't be here. And as a Muslim, I would say that being conscious ties to our highest order of being as well. It is this taqwa and God consciousness that dictates how we treat our neighbor and take care of trees, even in a time of war. Before Reverend Dan Smith, whom I have really grown to appreciate as a friend and a colleague, introduces our guest speaker, I will introduce our panel. Rabbi Katie Allen, who will offer the closing prayer, has been a key member of CMM's Healing Earth, Going Green Together Planning Committee. Katie is founder of Mayan Kitva, an outdoors environmentally focused worshiping community based in Weston. She also serves as the chaplain of Brigham's and Women's Hospital. Sister Tess Brown, who's not with us yet, will join Rabbi Katie in the closing prayer. I'm in the house. You are in the house. Okay, good. Tess is a Roman Catholic sister, very feisty, as you can see, and a longtime leader in farm workers and immigrant rights movement, more recently tackling issues of environmental justice in Boston. Originally from Trinidad, she was mentioned by the great Tsar, Cesar Chavez, and his longtime advisor to CMM. Roger Gottlieb, professor of philosophy of Worcester Polytechnic Institute. He is the author and editor of 14 books and more than 100 articles on environmentalism, ethics, religion, and other subjects. Roger is internationally recognized voice on environmental crisis and connections between religion and politics.